Okay, let's put the Jim together and see how this kit looks overall. We'll begin with the legs, of course. First the right, then the left. Goes there, like so. Then the arms. Followed by the back. Then we put these two together. Nice and tight. And we might as well take this off. Put the beam spray gun here. Put that there. And then the shield. Put it back there for the hole, and then slide that in here like that. Ooh. Oh. The thrusters. Can't forget that. Okay. There you have it. The 1/44 scale Jim is now complete. Wow, it is really nice. Proportions are amazing. Really is amazing. I can barely see a flaw here because Bandai engineers, and I will always say that Bandai engineers, really found a way to hide the parts that are damaged when you cut them or clean them up. And it's so simple, so easy, and of course very, very flexible and posable. Especially the head is really nice. Goes forward and back, as you can see there. It's utilizing this feature for the chest, I guess, if you want to, you know, do something like that. So that's great. I like that. That's great. I like that. This is actually a lot better connection that I remember on the Burning Gundam. Build Burning Gundam from the original, from I think season 2, you could say. The legs are very, very posable, flexible too. Look at that. You can't. That is crazy to see something like that at this scale. And like I said before, you can pretty much cut that and then use it to flip it up forward and back if you want. So one could be flipped up and the other one cannot. That's totally up to you and your decision. You have these parts here that covers up the holes, but you can remove them to put extra parts. There are the parts that cover up these, which I did not put on because I want to utilize them. Maybe not. Who knows? But you have connection pegs for the back, the sides, the backpack area, the arms from the outside, from under the armpit, and the legs, of course. You know, these two, to both sides, of course. You get them both sides. Let me push that in there. There we go. I cleaned it up as best as I can, as you can see. So it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good as well. Wow. Now, I did do a little work here that I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this arm off, and I'm going to take this off. I did glue the edges here so that I could sand them down, but I also removed the peg. Now, you're going to have to forgive me. There was someone online who sent me a link, and I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. I didn't see the name. Hold on, I'm sorry. I didn't remember the name of the person right now. I should have had it written down. Let me look it up. Where is it? Because I like to give credit with people who sent me a message. think it's this one. Newest first. No, it was in the other one. Here we go. Brendan Dougherty sent me a link on a tutorial on how to modify the arms so you can pull it out and in. He posted a link on my Facebook page, on my YouTube page. This was back in episode 2 of my build. So if you click on the link, you'll see what he was talking about. And I followed it. Thank you. Thank you, Brendan. So I glued the whole thing there, but I also cut the insides. Just so right now this part is being held by this peg. So I can actually do this. Not that. This. You see? Perfect. Now I can paint this separately without worrying about it. I did sand the whole thing down a bit so I can remove the nubs. And then all I need to do is make sure that it's in the right position. Stick that in like that. Stick that in like that. And then connect that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you. So this makes it a whole lot easier for me to take apart, for me to paint. Hopefully this will go, click on the link on the video. It's in part 2. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So this will be great for you guys who want to get this kit and want to customize and paint it yourselves. Or do something else for that matter. Maybe change the arms or whatever. But yeah, it's really nice. Really, really nice. Very, again, very posable, very flexible. And I think we should show off the trio here. So this is, of course, the GM head. Here's the GM custom head. And here's the DOME head. Or we like to call the three amigos, you could say. It's really nice. I like that. Good pose too. I mean, it's so badass poses. Hell, I would love to see this in the master grade. And I'm already contemplating buying the GM command from the 083. Now we know about the master grade GM command from 0080. GM Custom, GM Sniper Custom 2. I would love to see a GM Mark 3, 3 or maybe, hey, a Cold District type. That'll be sick. That would be so sick to get that. Yeah. This is really nice. Alright, so before we take this whole thing apart, I want to discuss about the other parts, the weaponry sets. And we're going to begin, hang on a second, I gotta find the sheet, because I did post, okay, that's right. So he's going to be the sniper. So we're going to put this guy here to the sides. Then we take the arm off, the hand off, I mean. Now we get the sniper rifle that I made before. There we go. Now, unfortunately, it would have been nice if Bandai would have provided with an open hand, open left hand. That would have been great for this. I don't know why, but fair enough. We understand that. So this will be the sniper variant, and I don't know whether I'm going to let him keep the shield. Now, I did mention the fact that it's going to lack. It's only going to have one weapon, and this weapon I'm going to probably make a holster and put it here on the side so it can hold it up. Something that I can latch onto this, and maybe put both of them beam spray pistols. I'm thinking of maybe modifying the beam spray pistol with some added features. That's something I'm looking forward to do. So that's my sniper variant. The custom here, I'm going to give him what I mentioned before, the minigun. And for that to happen, take this off. This will fit like that. And then clearly he's going to need the other hand because this thing is not a one-handed weapon. And try to maneuver the, this is perfect. I can actually twist that like that. And let's see. A little further up. There we go. Don't look that way. Here. So now we have a supporting unit. Now, I said that I was going to use this, and I was going to put his shield here, like as a, something to protect it like that. I may change my mind, because notice that this peg is a little smaller than this. I don't want it to flop around. Yeah, painting would tighten it up a bit. But then I did this, and it fit perfectly. And I kind of like this idea better. Whether I'm going to do the idea of maybe putting a belt on it to feed the rounds, I don't know yet. I'm thinking about that, but we'll see what we can do. Also, yeah, I'll show you something in a minute once I'm done with this. So this close support weapon here is the sniper. Now this guy is the one in the big deal, and just put this to the side. So he's going to be melee guy, but then I also want him to give him some range weaponry. The beam rifle may be a good idea. Let me just take this off, and we put him here with this. I think it's appropriate using this head for this type of thing. Now, oh, by the way, I did the feature, the part, fixing the arm on that kit. I didn't do it on these two guys, so this, as you can see, the damage is still there on that. So I got to start working on that soon. So he will have this, and again, it will be. I gotta open it up though. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's see if this works. I'm also getting pissed off at that thruster keep popping out whenever I rub, whenever I hit it by accident. Can't wait to paint it and glue it. God damn it, get in there. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Come on. It's not that difficult. There we go. I should have done it underhand. There is a unique pose to this, but I'm not sold on that yet. Now, this was part of this. Now, to use it as, melee unit. Of course, let me put this back. The other issue would be I wanted to do this. I wanted to use this backpack. You can actually stick it up like that here. And then this you gotta bring up a dot. By the way, if you guys get your hands on this, be very careful. These things can break off easily. I broke off one and I was kind of pissed, and then I realized I had a spare, so Just be very careful. Now, I initially said that yes, I'm going to use the shields, kind of like what they did in Thunderbolts. The only problem is that these things are closed, so you have to find a way to clip them on or grip these. I haven't figured it out yet. This doesn't fit through here. You would have to open it up. I could probably do and squeeze them in there, but it's too high of elevation. Even if I do this, it's still too high. So I'm going to see if I can get them in there. I'll figure a rig for that. But that will be the idea for this. So the two shields will be for these guys. And I also would like to maybe give them the machine pistol, I call it now, because I put the barrel like that, and maybe, you know, find a way to holster it or grab it there. The sniper variant for the Jim, and then I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to take this off, and then put both beam hilt sabers here. Like that. And then, of course, the close support weapon, right? The support unit there. Okay. What do you guys think of that? Think it's a good idea to turn that White Dingo team into the White Dingo Jim team with these series of weapons? I think it's a good idea. Yeah. So, at this moment in time, I'm going to begin fixing the arms, sanding it down, then taking it apart again, and then prepare for painting. So, give me some time, and we'll begin the fun stuff.